afternoon again. You just heard some awesome information coming from the Better Body Committee. Let's give them a round of applause again. Awesome job. Awesome. Great. Now it's time to get some more information. So to further the process of looking good and feeling better, an individual can be guided to utilize more elements from the 5 levels of healing. With this information, I present to you the Eagle Team. All right. That is empowering all in creating, if you notice our flyers, empowering all in creating good living experiences. I'd like to present to you first Miss Lorraine Campbell, who will speak to you from the 3rd level of healing, positive thinking.
Good afternoon. How many people are positive thinkers? Okay. Well, 90% of our emotions determine how we talk to ourselves. Your mind is like a garden. If you do not plant flowers and tend to it, weeds will grow. Many people grow with injuries or disabilities, refrain from enjoying or impacting society with the zeal and passion they once had. A disability can crush a person's spirit. Scars can make people feel trapped within themselves and can make a person feel incomplete. The challenge to all struggles with acquired injury or disability is to push to do things you used to enjoy before with a positive attitude. By feeding your mind with education and uplifting inspiration information, seek out information that makes you feel happy, more confident about yourself and your world. There are a couple things to becoming a positive person. Surround yourself with positive people, consume positive and mental food, positive health habits, and have positive expectations. There are also some qualities of a positive person. Positive people like to smile. Positive people are great communicators. Positive people are empowered people. And positive people just have a day that makes a good day. And positive people are grateful people. Is the glass is half full or is the glass half empty? Well, in some situations they seem in different ways, depending on your point of view. If your life sucks, the glass is half empty. Okay? If your life is great, the glass is half full. Do you view your life as half empty or half full? Okay. Okay. And another point of view, some people ask this to see if you're an optimist or a pessimist. That means if the glass is half empty, you're a pessimist. If the glass is half full, you're an optimist. Positive people do not focus on the potholes of their lives. They focus on the pot of gold that awaits them every day. They see life as a treasure chest full of wonders. If you change your thinking about yourself, you change your life almost immediately. So I have a little story, and And this is about 4 people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. There was an important job to be done, and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody was sure somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. And this is just a short saying. Do you want to make money from Facebook? It's easy. Just go to your account settings, deactivate your account, and go to work. Yes. So that is the power of thought. I got the power. Oh, and I got some flyers that is a play that you can go to. It's about the play is about people who succeed and the good people who help do it. So this is what this flyer is about. Good people. Good people. So it's a handout. So I'll hand y'all one. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Campbell.
All right.
Thank you very much for your direction in which we must keep our mental body positive at all times. I like to just say we would have had, our next person would have been Miss Angela Brown, but she was hospitalized. So we will give her prompts. She would have spoke on massage. So just keep her in prayer because she would have been next. So because of that, well, it'll be my time. We can take one and pass it down. Take one and pass it down. Take one and pass it down. I was going to light a couple and pass it around, but I didn't know, Miss Fiore and I didn't know if it would set off the sprinklers. So I just want you, when we get to that part, you can just smell it. Okay?
We didn't want to take that shower.
Yeah, we didn't want to take that chance. Okay. Well, my name is Wilma Mack. And I'm with the Eagle Group. And today I will talk to you on colors and scents. I've studied natural medicines for over 16 years. I studied reflexology in St. Petersburg, Florida. I studied podiology in Toronto, Canada. And I studied clinical aromatherapy in London, England. And I learned to practice healing to feel better through a wellness approach. I learned that when a client incorporated some of the elements from the 5 levels of healing, their symptoms became less apparent. Now, when I laid in the hospital at University of Penn back in 2008, my comrades came around and rallied. I had the knowledge, but something had happened. I was a pedestrian out in Delaware County that was struck by a car going at 45 miles per hour. And they said that I wouldn't walk again. They said I wouldn't use my left arm again. They said I might not have my memory because of the 21 stitches in my head. So all my hair in the middle was shaved off. So I do wear this little piece right here. But my comrades rallied around me and said, okay, Wilma, we got to pull into all these levels of healing. It's not just about what the doctor's going to do. Let's tap into everything that's out there. And I was like, yeah. And I was on a lot of meds, but they brought it all in. So today, I will present to you colors from the 4th level of healing, and scents from the 1st and 5th levels of healing. So you can feel better in your healing journey. Color. Can you put my little strobe light on? All right, color. All right. The holistic use of colors is unique in clothing, art, house decoration, and science, as well as presenting it in a functional use far beyond just a visual projection. The colors have a holistic healing effect on the body and its organs. On the skin surface, colors sometimes indicate disease to organs, but today I will only concentrate on how colors will give us energy for healing. Colors have days that they radiate you to a higher energy level, and they have beneficial effects on those organs when you use those colors. These colors can be seen. In other words, today is this color, you can see it. I might have on purple underwear. You might not see it, but it will radiate energy from me. Okay? If you notice, the Eagle team, stand up once again, we have on purple. Yeah. But Alfred's is unseen. Okay? You can see it. These colors can be seen or unseen on your body. So to optimize your energy, wear these colors on the following day. On Sunday, orange. Next day. On Monday, blue. On Tuesday, red. On Wednesday, yellow. On Thursday, purple. On Friday, green. And on Saturday, indigo. Okay? Indigo. And then you notice we have a little strobe light. You can have it going in your environment. Like they came to when I was going through my recovery, my comrades, they came in. Let me just tell you, I had a person assigned to me that came to me every day. They came on Sunday. That person had orange. Everything. It was oranges, the color orange sherbet ice cream or whatever. I had somebody that came to me on Monday. They had blue, however they could bring me blue. And when I say they did the colors, they did all levels. Even when they did the scriptures, which is the 5th level of healing, they came with healing scriptures on that day. So every day they came with the colors, which would affect the organs. I had a lot of damage to my tissues, my nerves, my veins, and my bones. So those days they really overpowered me with colors. Whether I ate it, whether I saw it, they came, which I'm going to talk to you next, with the scents. Takeda?
Yes.
Would you make sure our guest gets one of these? And it's a cotton swab that has a scent. I'll tell you what it is. It's lavender, which is very relaxing. It's not for Thursday. The incense is actually for Thursday, but we were scared to to light it. So if you would smell that once we get to it, it's okay. Oils and scents act upon the sense of smell. This sense can either be active, which means it gives us energy, or it can be passive, meaning we will receive the energy. The oils and scents emit odors that are dominant, and they act upon the physical, mental, and spiritual energies of the human body. The spiritual energy is in that 5th level. So when you're doing your spiritual healing scriptures, you should have your incense burning. Intelligence must be applied to oils and incense, though, in order to guide yourself through a healing utilization by the body. To have optimum days of healing energy. These are the dominant days the scents should be worn and burned. Sunday would be frankincense. And just to let you know, I have every scent for the day that's up here. So if anybody like to smell something, maybe they haven't smelled, like frankincense and myrrh, because that was the ones you knew that were in the Bible, I'll be glad to give you a drop on a cotton ball to take with you, okay? So Sunday was frankincense. Keep going, keep going. Wait a minute. Keep. Oh, I don't know what y'all did. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, I don't know what you did. Y'all changed something. But anyway, I didn't see the name of it. Sunday was frankincense. Monday is jasmine. Tuesday is pine or pine cones. Wednesday is lavender. That's the one that I just passed around. Okay. Thursday would have been oak or cedar. That's that incense you have. It's in there. That particular one will take all the negative energy out of your environment.
Really?
Yes. The one that I passed around. So if you burn that, I'm serious. You burn it in your house, people will come in and like, woo, I feel good. Because they don't even know what's happening. And it's a universe. I'm serious. It's very good. Just to let you know, you can get it at Whole Foods. I got them to put that on the shelf. Friday is rose or sandalwood, and Saturday is myrrh. These scents have a healing effect on the following organs. Myrrh, it creates energy in your nasal area. Frankincense is vital for the nervous system, so if you have nerve damage. Jasmine is good for your kidneys. It's a blood purifier. Pine or pine cones. You know how you can get pine cones right off the tree and you put it in your house in arrangement? You can just do that. I love to clean on that day that pine is, which is Tuesday, with original pine salt. It works. Trust me, it'll give you energy. Okay, that's good for respiratory, digestive organ cleanser. It's an energy rejuvenator. Lavender, the one that I gave you, is good for the glands, the pores, and the skin. In my previous profession, that was one of the things we used that people, when they came in and they had redness on their skin, you could also put that in their lotion. It will calm their skin down. Okay? Oak or cedar is for today. That's used for digestion, nerves, and the blood purifier. Rose or sandalwood is used for nerves, cleanser, and the pituitary gland. So just to keep in mind that the colors and scents are a part of the foundation of holistic healing that gives a nonsense meaning to life and can create the inner sense needed to live this life better. I only had a few minutes to give you a lot of information, so I do have a handout on the 5 levels of healing. You can look at it. It'll say the first level is physical level, the second level is your energy level, the third level is your mental level, the 4th level is your intuitive body, the 5th level is your spiritual level. So then go across, you'll see your experiences at that level, your anatomical destination, what's the related science for that area, a diagnostic method, so you can look in there and see maybe what you've been doing, and then here are some other related medical treatments and alternative medicines. Thank you. Yes. All right, Ms. Takita will pass this out so everybody can get a copy, and if it runs out, we'll make another one. All right. Okay, thank you. All right. Now focusing on another level of healing, the first level, we'll have Miss Kathleen Shaheli with Hygiene for Women.
Thank you, everybody. Some of what I talk about is going to be a repeat, but it's very important, so it's worth repeating. I would like to say that you only get one time to get a good first impression. If you follow good hygiene, that will ensure that people will want to be around you. You should shower or bathe every day, with no exception. Apply moisturizing lotion afterwards, preferably scented instead of perfume, because some people are very sensitive to perfume, especially if they have asthma or some other respiratory problem. Most dermatologists recommend Dove soap, especially if you have sensitive skin. Wear deodorant. Everyone perspires. You don't want to have a foul odor when you're sitting next to someone. If you're a lady, you want to shave under your arms. That'll also cut back on odor. And if you're wearing a dress and you're not wearing stockings or shorts, please shave your legs.
This isn't Europe.
Exactly. Hand washing is the most important step you can do to prevent infection. You should wash your hands before and after eating, before and after handling food, before and after going to the bathroom, and several times in between. When you can't get to a sink, please use alcohol gel. When you're washing your hands, you want to make sure that you get under your nails as well. Use a moisturizer so that your skin doesn't break down from being dry. Push back your cuticles. Use gloves when you're cleaning because strong detergents can break down your skin. Everybody has occasional breakouts in their face, so the best thing to do is to change your pillowcase at least twice per week. You want to use a separate washcloth for your body and your face, and never go to bed with your makeup on. That's the worst thing you can do. The sun can cause a lot of problems. The sun can cause sun cancer. It can cause wrinkles. The best thing to do is to use a sunscreen, whether you're Caucasian, African American, Hispanic. Everyone needs sunscreen. Also, if you know you're going to be out for a prolonged period of time, you can wear a hat. Like if you're on the beach or you're at a picnic and you know you'll be outside all day, a hat will protect your nose and your lips. You should use a medicated lip balm with sunscreen in it because your lips can be affected as well. If you have a mole that changes in color or shape, you should let the dermatologist know because that could be a sign of cancer. You should brush your teeth and floss at least twice per day. Dentists recommend that you have a soft bristle toothbrush so you don't cause damage to your gums. We were all taught to brush up and down when we were kids. Was everybody here taught up and down? Well, I just spoke to my hygienist. I told her we were doing this presentation. She said, please let everybody know that the new train of thought is circular. This will prevent damage to your gums. When you floss, and she gave me a lesson before I came. When you floss, don't go like this. You should go up and down on each tooth. Brush your tongue. This will prevent bad breath. Use mouthwash. You can get mouthwash that's medicated for your gums or mouthwash that brightens and whitens or just plain. See a dentist every 6 months. Before you go for an important meeting or you go for a job interview, pop a breath mint in your mouth. Your feet. You have to take care of your feet too. Don't forget your feet. Scrub them, exfoliate them, put lotion on them. Cut your toenails straight across. If you're a diabetic, you need to see a podiatrist regularly. You should check your feet for open wounds. So take care of your feet too. If you follow all these suggestions, you'll make a good impression and people will want to be around you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Kathleen, on the extra care that we must do daily. After all that extra care for the ladies and everyone else, let's look at our crowns. Our crown and glory. Miss Gloria Floyd will now give us advice on hair.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My presentation for basic business communication class is on hair care for women. Hair care,
I'm sorry.
all right, hair care for women is very important. First, you must find a hairstyle that flatters your face shape. Then consider your hair texture. This is the best time of your life to try out all types of haircuts and hairstyles. I'll leave it there. Short hairstyles done right can make you look more mature. Considering your career goals, experiment with length and color. Choose a short look that fits your age and the best trends. While in your 20s and 30s, you may know a couple of these women, Brianna, Jennifer Hudson. They're in their between 20s and 30s. Make sure you have time to keep up your style. Don't be afraid to go short. You can always grow your hair if you don't like the short look. Most women see a few strands of gray hair in their mid to late 30s. African American women tend to get gray later in their 40s. If you have just a few strands, hand paint the strands instead of applying a full head of color. If a third of your hair is gray, go with full color and camouflage gray hair in between coloring with hair mascara, which you can get at your local pharmacy. Even the supermarket has it. Okay, next slide. Oh, right there. Click one more time. 40 really is the new 30. And you may know these women. I think that's Jennifer Lopez, and of course First Lady Michelle Obama, and a few other women. Take a look at these women. They all have nice and professional appearance. These years, your personality might drive your hairstyle. Take care of your hair. As we age, our hair gets brittle. Trim your hair every 6 weeks. Give your hair body with layers. Try highlights. Dark hair, go for a shade or two lighter all over. Alright, next slide. Alright, you can click again. 50s, you're not doomed. Your hair is healthy. You can grow your hair long and look fantastic. A super flattering cut on all women is shoulder length. If you're looking for a job or hoping to move up the ladder, at this age, find a hairstyle that flatters your face shape. A lighter color can take years off your face. Ask your stylist what shade works best for your skin tone. Next slide. Alright, 60s and beyond. Short hairstyles are a great bet for you. They frame your face, showing off and highlighting your best features. Now mind you, these women are in their 60s. They are also low maintenance. Silver hair can be very sexy, but blonde hair doesn't complement all skin tones. A better bet for naturally dark-haired women is to color your hair a dark base and get lighter highlights. Lighter tint can take years off your face. Just because you're 65, you don't have to look it. Okay, now, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, whether you have your own natural hair, a weave, or a wig, take care of your hair. Look good and feel better. Thank you.
Thank you. And I know that touched bases with everybody in the room because we have all categories. Do we have any 20-year-olds in here? All right, all right. Do we have any 30-year-olds? Any 40s? No 40s? Nobody's in the 40s? 50-year-olds? Yeah. I didn't know. I thought you was 40s. I'm in 50s. I'm in my 50s. Any 60-year-olds in here? All right, that's what I'm talking about. You don't look it. I didn't know. I didn't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, continue to pick out the styles that flatter you for where you are and look forward to the future. Thank you, Gloria. Now to add to that crowning glory, Miss Roberta Miller is coming to us with the correct touches of makeup.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. We're going to talk about makeup. How important is makeup?
Less makeup always better in the workplace.
Wearing makeup in a professional environment is important because if the application is right for the woman and the situation, it will positively affect perception others will have about her. Wearing makeup is seen as the finishing touch in the grooming process and ranges from light and natural to heavy and dramatic. A woman who reports to work without putting any effort into her appearance from the neck up will be seen as incomplete in her grooming, therefore raising the question in the minds of others about other aspects of her work.
Send the message to others by keeping makeup light and fresh.
Grooming and wearing makeup can be quite simple and takes as little as 5 minutes. The use of brow pencil shadow will help to fill in faint spots, give evenness to your face, and frame the eyes. The use of eyeliner and mascara will define the shape of your eyes so they stand out. Applying a little cheek. Wearing makeup, don't overdo. Wearing an appropriate amount of makeup shows attention to detail, which also confirms what is obvious, that cosmetics boost a woman's attractiveness.
Heavy makeup under fluorescent lighting can appear to be heavier than it would under candle lighting.
Fluorescent lighting can be most unflattering and can be a problem since it is used in many workplaces. It is impossible to see true color in this kind of light because there is an absence of red rays in fluorescent spectrum.
Dark colors, bright red, and heavy lipstick is fine for evening events, but not for the office.
The bottom line is a woman's appearance simply must be appropriate for the time, the place, her role at work, and her goals. It would be just as inappropriate for a female firefighter to rush to the scene of a life and death situation with long artificial nails, glamour makeup, and perfectly scarf hair as if it would be for a female executive of a Fortune 500 company to deliver annual earnings at a stockholders meeting, looking as though she just rolled out of bed and put on a suit without brushing her hair or applying a little makeup. It's how you look that's important.
Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Roberta, for that positive look of how to present, how we should look good. Now, after all the right hygiene, a less complicated hairstyle, makeup to bring us together, and the colors and scents, Mr. Keita Smith has the fashion to pull it all together.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. My BBC presentation is on fashion. Far too many people these days don't realize the importance of keeping up with fashion. If you are thinking about keeping up with fashion, keeping up with the way you look, but haven't actually done so, then now is the time more than ever to keep up. Good. Shop with friends. Choose your friends, fashion friends wisely. Friends can make hunting for the newest fashion fun and exciting. You get decisions on your own time with your peace and mind. Don't change that. I'm sorry. Really less about the latest styles and more about whether it fits your personality. Not only that, but you won't feel comfortable, which will make the look even worse. Next. Brighten up dull outfits by adding bright accessories. Add some life to your outfit by wearing a bright colored scarf. Next. A nice outfit can be worn by too much of one color. Next. Look good or less. Always take yourself out in bright light for leaving the house. This is especially important if you are wearing a color like white. Few things are more embarrassing than realizing you have left the house in a top that is sheer in sunlight. No, I ain't finished with that. Go back.
You looked at the screen. You looked at the screen.
Yeah, I'm right here. Make sure that you aren't wearing anything bright color beneath that shoulder. Next. Just because it zips don't mean it fits. Don't buy clothes that don't fit you. Borrow to yourself that you'll get into them. While it's an honorable goal, it rarely works out that way. Vast majority of women never do get into them and just end up wasting money on sometimes excessive clothing. Lose weight first, then shopping. You don't have to spend a lot of money to be creative. Next. There are different department stores that carry compatible styles with famous designer wear. We have Forever 21, H&M, Macy's, Ross, and so forth. The more you practice a well put together look, the more net it will be at put together an outfit that shows your fashion sense. You deserve to look fashionable, and you never know who you might run into. Never be afraid of reinventing yourself. There is no rule that says always dress a certain way. In fact, if you did, it would be boring. Take a look at Madonna. She has changed her looks many times over the years. It's part of her appeal. If you are thinking of going blonde, do it. If you have long hair or life, try out a short haircut. Life is about choice, and that definitely applies to fashion. Don't be afraid to wear the you love. It can often be a bit scary to sport a look is a bit out the norm. However, if you really want to wear it, just do it. It makes sense to allow your true inner diva to come out. It doesn't matter if you are a little quirky or not. A great fashion tip is shopping at thrift stores. Often find really unique clothes at thrift stores and don't have to pay an arm and a leg. Shopping at thrift stores can vary according to your budget. Knowing how to practice a good fashion, knowing how to practice good fashion is one thing, but actually following through and practicing fashion is another. Try your best to all of the tips so you can have recreated it. It's great to feel good about yourself. You have established good fashion habits. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Keith. It's a good idea to make sure all students know the business here at the
Forest River is not a thrift store. Sign up for your view when it comes to your in, when it comes time for your stir, when it comes to have clothes last Friday before the tea came from March. There was the bomb. So he was there to keep been there and to get utilized. To come, there's a clothes, but we were so to utilize that. But please, not during your okay. Al, present to you. No
I immediately resolved to get out of the rut that I had found myself. I renewed my interest in my appearance, my dress, and hygiene. My confidence and attitude changed for the better. From this experience, I learned that just making the effort to look good physically can also have a profound effect on a man's outlook on life. It was a dreadfully hard lesson to relearn, but now I definitely know that a man has to take care of his appearance, not just for others, but also for his own well-being and sense of pride. Some of my fingers have not fully recovered, but now I can tie my shoes, all of my shoes. Though it takes me longer, it sure feels good not having to wait for a hiccup.
Thank you, Mrs. McFadden. Thank you, Mr. McFadden. The budget is most helpful. Will the Eagle team please come forward? So keep in mind that it takes more to finish our journeys on complete healing than just taking meds. We can fast from wrong thinking. There's a book you can purchase. It's called From the Inside Out, a revolutionary 40-day fast from wrong thinking. My comrades bought it to me. You'll start a journal of your own. Start fasting from wrong thinking. I just have to have the book one at home from Tyler Perry. Said a diary of a black woman, a mad black woman. And I started writing on May 9th, 2010. And I've been writing every day since. Based on this book. Do this, okay? And I have a gratitude journal because it got to a part, there was a part in it where you're going to start being thankful for everything. So fast from wrong thinking and keep a positive attitude. Maintain good hygiene. Use the colors that radiate your energy in your makeup, in your fashion, and do remember to stay on a budget. So let's stop complaining, but be observant to the pains, which are only a signal that something isn't normal, and dig into other alternatives and become an eagle. Yes. Empowering all and creating good living experiences for a healthier existence. Thank you. We have a raffle. And we have some things that we want to give out. But let's do the raffle first. Okay. And then everybody will get something after that. All the visitors. Our raffle is for our visitors, classmates. Wow. So, everybody have their orange ticket? Yeah. Okay. For visitors. Visitors. Number 169524. 169524. That's me. That's you? Okay. Well, the first thing we're going to give you is a little positive picture. It says, have feathered friends. Be careful the friends that you choose now when you're going through your journey. This is a cedar waxwing, captivating and majestic bird. The cedar waxwing breeds late in the season because he spends the spring hunting for his favorite delicacy of an apple blossom. So be careful with your feathered friends. All right, next number, you pick one. The next number is 169524. 23. Anybody had that? Say that again. Alright, going next.
169523.
Who's that? She's not
This
here.
is Kathy Barnett.
She'll get another gift. We're going to go with somebody that's here. 169527.
Right here.
This will be Epsom salt for a relaxing bath. It's in lavender fragrance. All right, you pick one. $169,528. All right. This is a healthy lunch at Subway. It's a gift card. It's $5 on it. All right. Okay. And the last raffle item. Stir it up. Last one. 169522.
That's me.
It's not. 169522. Okay, going again. Break it together. Pick another one. 169525.
Right here.
This is for your new fashion statement.
Oh,
Okay, well, let me get a picture because you're only supposed to have simple jewelry on the job.
Stand a little closer, a little closer.
She wants to
Smile, smile. Good, thank you.
Oh, John, it's over. Okay. All right, we have something. Kathy, you want to do this? We have something for everyone else. Everyone that's here. Hygiene. Okay. Miss Kathleen is going to come around now and pass this out to everybody. We have something for hygiene. Everybody can get something. We have toothbrushes, we have soap, we have hand sanitizers, we have cloths. And after that, we will then turn over the rest of the afternoon to our Miss Janet Fiore and
Can you come up for a minute? I'd like Team Eagle in a photo real quick, and then we'll, while you're nearby, Kathleen, just come up real fast. And then the other group, if you guys want to line up, I'm going to get a good group picture. Nice, nice group picture. Woo. And what does Team Eagle stand for?
Empower. Go ahead.
Smile. Say Eagle.
All creating good living experience.
There you go.
Hold on a minute. Say Eagle.
Eagle! Got the power!
Good job, good job. The other team on the back wall, the other team line up there for a photograph. And from the group, do we have any questions for our presenters? I was just going to say, how about another round of applause for all the good information? Good. Team Base Better Body Committee, line up quickly. So what was, let me ask the audience, what was your favorite tip that you learned today? Nice and close, guys. Can we kill the PowerPoint? Kill just the projector. Just the light. Thanks. What was everybody's favorite tip?
You can't do both.
You what?
You can't do both.
Okay, say BBC.
BBC.
You want to do, or you want to make it?
All right. Very nice. You can't do it all. What else? What did you? You're winners and gifts. What did you like the best? The colors, nice, nice. I like smelling the scents. I really wanted to put that incense to eliminate negativity around. I just didn't want the sprinklers coming on. That's good. That is absolutely good. Well, on behalf of Team Eagle, Team BBC, and the Business Communications class for the first quarter of 2013, Mark Cretin and I and Chris are technology assistant. Want to thank each and every one of you students for your participation. Phenomenal group project filled with energy, giveaways, gifts, tips, emotion, personal story, and let me tell you, to watch you all from Taste of Technology when you don't even know anybody, to the Learning and Study Skills first class, to this type of a presentation, it's so touching. You guys really, you put the business into business communications, and I'm proud of you. So that's it. No, it's all about you guys today. Tamara, do you have anything to add?
But you made me happy for all of us.
No, guys, this was good. I have a few tips for everyone in the business communications class. So to our guests, help yourselves to any remaining snacks. We did a pretty good job of eating our nice healthy snacks over break. Isaac, good job with Daryl picking up snacks, doing coupons. Team Eagle, Wilma, all the handouts, giveaways. I know you all work together as a team. Isaac helped a lot with the PowerPoints for both groups. You know, there was true team in these presentations. No egos got in the way. Nothing stopped you all from getting up and doing your best. So stand up, Team BBC and Team Eagle. Stretch your arms up in the air and pat yourselves on the back. Yeah! This concludes the presentation. Thank you all for coming.